So similarly, I was watching a clip from Raiders of the Lost Ark the other day. Don't ask me how I got there, but it was kind of the fight scene where Indy is running around with the girl, and they're like fighting all these guys in Morocco, and it ends with a famous scene with a sword fighter and Indy just shooting him. Anyway, the whole scene is so campy, so cheesy, so unbelievable, so awfully rendered. And yet, I remember at the time when I watched it, I loved it, and I loved it the dozen times afterwards. But it's just now my inner cynical self that is used to a higher quality fight scene is finally saying, no, that's so unrealistic that it's just ludicrous. It's just basically comedy. It's the only way it can be seen as comedy. But you're right. Somehow it all got held together. It all got stitched together, and it worked. This is the clip in question. I think it's good for humanity that Britain, one of the original originators of Enlightenment era values, gets to chart its own course and not be locked down into the undemocratic and sclerotic bureaucracy of the EU. We need more independent thinking nations. So just in that sense, Britain being independent, able to defend herself and have her own principles and morals and values, and frankly, just another place to take more shots on goal and figuring out the right answers, I think is long-term good for humanity. Going down with a sinking ship, that's not necessarily the best outcome. In fact, the US would benefit from increased federalism, 50 states charting their own independent destinies with a common defense pact, but not having all power originate from Washington, D.C.